As part of this new Masters of Evil team, we're going to take a look at their kits. We also have information on 2 new events that are coming up in addition to the event that we found out about yesterday. We're talking about all of these things and more in this live blog post reaction. And if you're ready for that Valley Club, you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go smash it.
ValleyFlyin.
Hello. What is up, Valley Club? Welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. We are reacting live to this Friday blog post, and I hope you're having a great day. Now, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button on the channel because we have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week, and usually there's a lot more. We got news videos, we got reaction videos, we have calculations to help you through these events, and of course, we have a gameplay, question and answer, all that kind of stuff to help your Marvel Strike Force experience. We're talking about the new Masters of Evil team. They are coming and they are required for a future legendary character, so you're gonna have to build them if you want that new legendary character. And they look like they're gonna be the counter to the Wakandans in Room 6, the Cosmic Crucible. So before we get to the blog post, shout outs to everyone that is here early. Baby Ice, Joe Bishop, Spider-Bro 2020, Mobile Gaming 24/7, David Martinez, Chanos, Gap PG, and Dave Jones. And what is up, guys? These guys are ready to smash it. So let's go right into this blog post here. Talk about the new Masters of Evil team. It takes thousands of hours of practice to master a skill. And today we're taking about 3 individuals who are teammates of masters the art of being bad. Absorbing Man, Moonstone, and Kang the Conqueror. Oh yeah, Cyrus, we're going to be snapping it in just a little bit. What is up, William and ATS? All right, so this is what it says here. The Masters of Evil will also be required trait for a future legendary character event. So be on the lookout for more information in the future. So we're going to need to build Ultron, we're going to need to build Titania, and we're going to need to build these 2 new characters if we want the new legendary character. Now, it has been theorized that this legendary character that they're talking about is Apocalypse. Is it Apocalypse? Is it something else down the road? Well, we'll see what's happening. Oh, the twerking screenshot is going around the stream. Yeah, we're twerking this morning on Twitch. We all do some crazy stuff there. So we do that every weekday morning. So if you want to join the craziness sometimes, then yeah, all right, let's go down to Absorbing Man here. It looks like these are accurate from the data mines that we got earlier this week. Masters of Absorbing Man is a protector for the Master of Evil. He's fortified with high armor resistance stats. His MO is absorbing enemy attacks and clearing status effects. He gains taunt on spawn in all game modes, which is confirmed. We did see this in data mines. He's going to be the 3rd pre-match taunt character. First was Drax, 2nd was Red Guardian, and now we have the 3rd in Absorbing Man on spawn, making him a powerful asset to any team. Yeah, not just on the Masters of Evil, but outside of Crucible, outside of this team as well. And yeah, if Red Guardian and Drax's use is any indication, he still will be getting use even after the teams fall out of the meta. He bolsters the team by copying and clearing positive effect from his attacker. Absorbing Man also helps his partner in crime, Titania, when your allies gain encounter in Cosmic Crucible. All right, so let's see what changes we have from what we got revealed earlier this week. He's a global villain, mystic protector, Master of Evil. That seems to be the same. Attacking his basic, attacking the primary target, 360% damage, copying, clearing 2 positive effects, not stealth, and taunt from the primary target to self. If the target has vulnerable, getting 2 deflects, and it looks to be pretty much the same. You're going to copy and clear 2 positive effects in his assist counterattack, and I like that they're putting in this. I know this was requested a while ago from the envoys in one of the voice chats, and it looks like they finally putting in. In my opinion, Kang looks weak how he should be. We'll see. I mean, there's some theories that this is one Kang, and there's going to be other variants of Kang coming into the game. I don't know if I like that. I don't like the same characters in the game, but yeah, a little disappointing for such a big bad character in the MCU. All right, so his special, 4 out of 4. I think that is the same. Copy and clearing all negative effects from all Masters of Evil allies to self. So he's going to get all the negative effects, and he's going to flip them to positive effects on himself. He's going to apply offense down for 2 turns to the primary target. So it's not just clearing. It's better than clearing because he's giving to himself, and then he's flipping them. So yeah, kind of like that Thanos snap, or no, it's this is a whole new move. Never mind. Offense down for 2 turns to the primary target, attacking the primary target. And Jason targets 400% damage, clearing taunt from all allies and gaining taunt, and in Cosmic Crucible, 2 turns for taunt. So this looks like it's just like the data mines that we saw earlier this week. Diamond in the rough, 5 out of 5, clearing all negative effects himself. In Crucible, he's going to heal himself for 40% of his max health, so his stats do matter. His his stuff will matter. Shane wondering if it works for trauma. I don't think it's going to work for trauma. I don't think trauma works that way. So I guess everything except for trauma, unless there's some new mechanic in the game. What they said is that the traumas and the stuns are a little special from the other negative effects, but we'll see. Oh, like Alligator Loki and Kid Loki on a Kang team. That would be funny. All right, so he's going to clear all that stuff from himself, and I guess probably not trauma. So if he does have trauma, that kind of negates this move. In Crucible, he'll himself for 40% of his character's max health, but it may not. Trauma might be something that he could flip, but historically, I don't think they want that to be flipped. Attacking the primary target, 500% damage, clearing all positive effects. In Cosmic Crucible, applying deflect and immunity to self and all Masters of Evil's allies. His passive, on spawn, he's gaining a taunt and 3 deflects. Very strange formatting, Archangel. What is this? And then on Cosmic Crucible offense, applying 4 counters to a random Titania ally. I don't think I remember that part in the data mines. I could be wrong on that, though. When his character is attack, copy, and clearing 1 positive effect, not stealth, not taunt from the attacker, gaining 1 defense up to a maximum of 3. In Crucible, on block, he's going to heal for 5% of his max health when his character drops below 50% health. If he has taunt, fill the speed by 30% and clear taunt. So kind of what the Hulk does. Oh, Old Man Loki. Old Man Loki was great, Chanos. 20% armor resistance per defense up on this character. And he's going to get up to a maximum of 3 on this. In Crucible, he's going to gain more resistance, and he's going to give Masters of Evil more resistance. So looks like a strong tank. Looks very strong in his team. And looks like he could have some value outside of Crucible and outside of this Masters of Evil team. Kang the Conqueror is the blaster. He's the main damage dealer on the team. To aid his attacks, he has great speed stats. He bends time and will manipulate the speed bar of both his allies and enemies, including an on-spawn speed up for 2 turns for him and Masters of Evil's allies. Kang also takes chance out of the equation by allowing Masters of Evil to reach 100% crit chance. And while he is a powerful in Cosmic Crucible keep in general, Kang the Conqueror is especially potent on offense. And I think they want this Masters of Evil team to be the counter to those Wakandans in room 6. All right, it's basic. Let's see what is different or changed. All right, so attacking the primary target, 360% damage. If this target is vulnerable, fill this character's speed bar by 20%. So they're making use of vulnerable. You gotta have someone to get vulnerable on the enemies, because a lot of these Masters of Evil, they get extra benefits, especially from the basic. If the target does have vulnerable, he's going to get more speed, 20%. Ignores defense up and cannot be counterattacked. So it's worded a little weird in the data mines. It gave him double damage. I think this is a lot more clear, but it is piercing damage, so going to ignore armor. His ISO 8 counterattack is also going to get that additional speed bar, 20%. Also ignoring defense up and cannot be counterattacked. Energy cost 4 out of 4 for his special. Crucible offense, clearing barrier on primary and adjacent targets. Ooh, that is a Darkhold counter. That's the first thing that pops in my head, because all the Wong barrier that he gives, probably a lot of other characters with the barrier that we're going to need to counter that I can't think of off the top of my head. Attacking the primary and adjacent targets, 420% piercing. This attack also ignores defense up. So I like that the way that's worded here, not the way that it was worded in the data mines. He's gaining 1 evade per crit. So he's going to attack the primary adjacent targets, and he's going to get evade every time he crits. And it looks like he has a high crit chance there. He's going to, in Crucible, is just slow for 2 targets to the primary and adjacent targets. Also offense up to self and all Masters of Evil allies. This is a very strong move. So far, I think he looks a little better than what we saw in the data mines. Energy cost 5 out of 6 on his ultimate, so not available on turn 1. He's going to clear all barrier and all death proof on all enemies. Ooh, that is strong. Only in Cosmic Crucible offense, but it looks very strong. Attack all enemies, 300% piercing, clearing 3 positive effects. That is always nice. Ignores defense up. Characters killed by this that cannot be revived. So I'm seeing counters to Darkhold that cannot be revived. Is kind of like a counter to Weaver or Dormammu or other characters that may have some revive onces. In Crucible, He's going to reduce the speed bar by 10% for all enemies. So there's that speed bar manipulation. A little bit more than what we saw in the data mines. 2 speed up to self and Masters of Evil allies. And it's also unavoidable, cannot be blocked. So this is a very strong tangled web counter. Just this ultimate right here. And oh my goodness, the formatting. What is with this formatting, Archangel? Passive at the time, Warlord on turn, attacking all enemies. Wait, on turn, he's attacking all enemies for 30% piercing, ignoring defense up. So he's attacking every single turn. Wow. Will this team include Zemo? Not as of not what we see here. Doesn't look like Zemo's going to be on this team. Archie, oh, I'm glad you love these, Archie. All right, he also has in Crucible, clear speed up on all enemies. Ooh, that's nasty. 20% chance for crit chance for self and all Masters of Evil allies, and he's going to gain 40% crit damage. Masters of Evil allies also gained 10% crit damage, so he's getting a little bit more. In Crucible, more crit chance and 10% crit damage for self and any ally, Masters of Evil ally with offense up. And then on Crucible offense, he's going to go on spawn, speed up for 2 turns for self, Masters of Evil allies. When an enemy gains speed up, fill speed bar by this character by 10%. Additional crit chance for self and all Masters of Evil allies, so a lot of crit chance here. He's gaining 20% in Crucible, and another 20% on Crucible offense, and then a 20% just from his passive. So 20, that's an additional 60% crit chance for himself, Masters of Evil ally on Crucible offense, and additional crit damage for self and Masters of Evil ally. So it looks very strong. It looks very strong in this team. Whether you like it or not, if you want the next or one of the legendary characters coming up, you're going to need to build this team. And Moonstone is a controller, and her powerful kit is bolstered with her high focus and speed stats. The Master Manipulator has 2 abilities to stun enemies, applies trauma and Cosmic Crucible, and her ultimate will be phasing punishment, lowers enemy speed bar. Moonstone also gives her Masters of Evil allies a boost in Cosmic Crucible in the form of additional focus. So this was my least exciting character from the data mines. Let's see if that changes with this official announcement. Vegeta's guessing that is MODOK as the next legendary. That could be very likely, especially if MODOK's not going to be on this Masters of Evil team. It does open up MODOK to be on another team, potentially reworking AIM, associated with Graviton, Scientist Supreme. We'll see what happens there. But let's continue with this Moonstone kit. Basic, Spiteful Strike, attacking the primary target, 300% damage, defense down 2 turns, more vulnerable activity there if the target is vulnerable, gaining an ability energy. Pretty much the same thing on the ISO 8 counterattack and assist, slightly less damage, but you're also getting some piercing here, and it doesn't say that you're getting piercing here. Defense down for 2 turns and also getting that ability energy. The special is 5 out of 5, reducing the speed bar of the enemy with the highest damage, excluding the primary target by 20%. So that's good. Reducing the speed bar. Mind control the enemy to attack that enemy to attack the primary target. So you're reducing the speed bar of the high damage character, and then you're attacking the primary target, or that high damage character is attacking the primary target. Attacking the primary target for 400% damage and applying defense down and stun. And Crucible, applying disrupted and trauma to the primary target. Oh, this is a counter for Red Hulk here. Man, these guys are gonna like counter every team that you could possibly place for on Crucible defense. Ultimate. Oh, and that's a good point, Kraken, saying that Kang kit was probably meant for MODOK, kind of like the Heroes for Hire kit was probably meant for the hand. That kit would make more sense in the hand, but they went to the Heroes for Hire instead. Well, they missed the opportunity with some of the classic Masters of Evil from the comics. Yeah, but it's not about the comics and matching the comics in the MCU. It's about making the most money for them, and this is the characters that they thought would make the most money in the upcoming events and everything. His ultimate is phasing punishment. 5 out of 5 Costco. You can use this on turn 1. Or her. I'm thinking of Kang. This is actually Moonstone still. Attacking the primary target, adjacent target is 250% damage, 2 defense down up to a maximum of 3. And Crucible, stun to the primary target. So she has a stun on her special, stun on her ultimate. They're both 5-turn cooldowns, and reducing the speed bar and primary and adjacent targets by 20%. I think you're going to need all this speed bar manipulation, especially if you're going up against the Wakandans in Room 6, because they are a fast team. All right, on turn, if this character has at least 1 ally, gain evade up for a maximum of 3. So as long as she's not the last character left she's going to gain that evade, or the 3 evades, or 1 evade, up to maximum 3. If this character has 1 or more Masters of Evil ally, heal for 10% of this character's max health. If this character has 2 or more Masters of Evil allies, bury yourself for 10% of this character's max health. If this character has 4 or more Masters of Evil allies, clearing 1 positive effect from the enemy with the least resistance. And if this character has 4 or more Masters of Evil allies, transfer 1 negative effect, excluding ability block stun, and from self to the enemy with the least resistance. So, and these things stack. I think she's going to do all of these things, not one will replace the next one down. So, very, very strong passive when you look at all this stuff. More focus for her and Masters of Evil allies on offense, even more focus. So you shouldn't have too much trouble landing some of these things. The good question is, which one is going to be Striker? It doesn't look like any of them are going to need extra focus, at least in Cosmic Crucible. So which one would you go with as Skirmisher for the additional focus? And which ones are you going to go with Striker for potentially those extra hits on those vulnerable targets? This team looks very, very strong in Cosmic Crucible. I guess the big question is, are they going to be useful outside of that game mode? Probably a little bit in War, but we'll see. Dave is saying that the Masters of Evil don't even look evil. All right, we have a Super Patriot event coming up for the Symbiote Sabotage. This is going to come on January 25th, so that is next week, Wednesday, 1 p.m. with the upcoming Symbiote Sabotage event. Get your tendrils on Agent Venom character shards, Super Patriot progress, and other resources to inject your roster with this limited time event. You could earn up to 180 Agent Venom shards during the Symbiote Sabotage, so don't miss a day and rebirth and maximize this rebirth blaster's firepower. All right, so I like that they're saying we could get this much. I'm not sure if that is available to everybody or if that is just the Krakens and the normal players are only going to get 100 charge just for that minimum unlock. We'll have to see. Let me know your guesses, though. All right, Symbiote Sabotage milestone. We're going to load up points. It's going to be a 7-day milestone. You're going to earn points by battling in war. You're going to spend power cores to earn more points for this. So hopefully you're saving some power cores. And you're also getting this limited time Symbiote sample currency. This can be collected from the Sim Soldier web milestone rewards, free daily creams, and it'll appear on the website throughout the event. So interesting. What? I guess we can't really do the full calculations because we don't know how many Symbiote sample currency we're getting there. But the rewards for this milestone will include some Agent Venom shards, Walker's Shield, which is the meta item that you need for the month-long milestone event, more Justice medals, a 5 Red Star Winter Soldier, Elite 6 credits, and some gold promotion credits. Now let's go down and check out how these all break down here. Now, in my opinion, to complete this event, you need to get this Walker's Shield, which is over here at milestone 25. 83,000 points is going to be the target for this, unless they change these numbers like they did with this last blitz or this last event going on. All this other stuff down here, I think that's like bonus stuff. Maybe these 10 Agent Venom shards, maybe these 15 Agent Venom shards, but probably not these things on the bottom for most players. These numbers get pretty high, which means you're going to have to be spending a lot of power cores. All right, war battles are worth 1,000, which means that if you're doing 12 per war, which is still free to play because you could refresh and do 2 attacks with just blitz store currencies. So you could just spend the blitz currency and not have to do anything. You could do 3 attacks in this as well. I think you might have to refresh the store once. When you're doing 4 attacks, though, you need to refresh the store a lot. So if you're doing the 12 attacks per war, which is 2 additional attacks, that is 36,000 points, which means you're going to need to make up a difference of a bunch with this. 83, again, is our target that we want to get to for at least that Walker's Shield, the meta item there. And then if you're doing 14 attacks per war, that is 42,000 points. The big thing that we don't know, we do know that you could spend power cores, 15 points per power core, which means you could spend a lot of power cores in this event. And that is what they want. This is a fixed amount. This is, we could control how much we spend here. But the big thing that we don't know is what are these symbiote samples and what, I mean, we do it as a currency, but we don't know how much of that we're going to get. So that is a big question mark with this event. So it's hard to say at this point if this is a good or a bad event. I guess we'll see when it goes in game, because as we know, everything on the website is all subject to change. Yo, what is up, Jack Juicy? Free to play will probably end at 150 charge, maybe even less than that though, right? All right, we also have a symbiote Sim Soldier web milestone. This is going to be a 7-day event. To get all of this stuff, you're going to need to blitz and get a lot of credits. Blitz credits are worth 5 points. And the good thing, it looks like it is actually no, this is not going at the same time as the other Blitz event going on this week. And this is starting on January 25th, which means that the Blitz event that's starting tomorrow will be over by this. So yes, so once that event is over, start saving up your Blitz credits and stuff for this, but your Blitz refreshes and everything like that. When do we get Black Cat, Firestar, Galactus, and MODOK? I'm not sure. I don't even know if the devs would know. I've heard rumors that a lot of these characters are done. They're just waiting for the right time. And it seems like they switched some kits around from characters that are supposed to be released at a time, and then another character just goes in their place and they get that same exact kit. So let's see what happens with all this stuff. All right. Explosive damage. This is going to be the new Gamma or the new Quick Rumble Blitz. And it appears that a lot of this stuff is going to be the same here. We're getting those Justice medals here, and if you use your unlimited X-Men, then you could get more points for that. Famine Scourge is coming back, which is a good thing for everybody that doesn't have Rogue unlocked or doesn't have Rogue at 7 stars. You could get more shards for Rogue. January 23rd is the date, so that is Monday that this should be returning. So if you've already done everything, get those 1.5 million points in the milestones and move on. All right, second event that is coming up next week. We got 2 events. We got that one that we talked about, and we got this new Lunar Festival milestone. January 26th is the date for this one. And what will we get for this? I think last Lunar New Year, we got a bunch of offers that we could spend and a bunch of like red envelopes and things like that. What kind of stuff will we get for all this stuff? 5 rotations a day to finish the Blitz milestone. All right, so it's not that bad. It's a little more than I would want. 4 rotations per day is my cutoff. But if this is a longer event here, it's a 2-day. Does it say 2-day event? Oh wait, this is the Quick Rumble Blitz here. It is a 7-day blitz. It's a 7-day event. So I guess you could do a lot more on that first day. So you could do less on the next, or the first few days. So you could do less on those next few days. All right, the Lunar Festival. Let's see. We could get a 5 red star Wong. And to do this, you just spend energy, campaign energy. Doesn't include the ISO 8 energy, not the one that we need to save for the coordinated assault. Earn alliance credits. So start saving your alliance credits there. Actually, this is one that we have to donate to the alliance. That was actually 50 cores. So a lot of core spending events coming up. What is up, Jermaine? First time catching live. Oh, welcome, my brother. All right. So also getting costume bits to purchase Jubilee's Year of the Tiger costume. I got that a while back, and I think I like our original costume a little better than this one. Wong, Shang-Chi, Calling Wing character shards, Dark and Silver promo credits. Let's see if those are available to normal players or only Krakens. Let's go look at these rewards and see how these break down. All right, so campaign energy, 4 campaign energy one campaign energy is 4 points for this, and earning alliance credits is also 4 points. So some kind of mix. We've had similar events like this in the past. Usually just with your normal campaign energy spending, and if you're doing like a 50 core donation, your entire alliance is doing that, usually we could complete these. The 5 red star Wong is down here. The pink flash bits, which I think they want people to get, is going to be down here. That's at milestone 24. So the good thing, this is like a bonus event. This is not tied to the month-long milestone. So if you don't want to grind with this one, you not going to be losing too much. There's some good stuff in here, but you're not losing too much. The dark promo credits are all the way down here. I don't think milestone 28 is going to be feasible for most players because of the inclusion of the dark promotion credit. But we also have some gold promo credits on milestone 27. So if you get that, that'll be good. 30 more Wong shards, bronze shards here. So these last 3 are definitely not going to be accessible by normal players there. There's also going to be a leaderboard, and it seems like they've reduced some of the cheating, at least I haven't noticed it. If there are still cheaters out there, rack up as many points as possible to ranks of the leaderboard and reward T2 level 5 ions. Oh, that actually makes me curious to see what this entails. So where are the level 5? Oh, it's actually it's only the first few ranks here. Ranks the top 250 and the top 1%. Everyone else is only going to get level 4 ions. So yeah, you need to really spend a lot of campaign energy, earning a lot of alliance credits if you want to get some of these ISO 8 blue level 5 ions. I think I said that right. I screw that up sometimes. All right, it's so complicated, so convoluted, the name of all these currencies there. Event store, spend campaign energy. You learn a limited time currency. The red envelopes. Oh, I wonder if those carry over from last year. Head to the limited time event shop to earn red envelopes for any of the follow items. On any of the follow items. All right, teal unique gear pieces, Young Avenger, A-Force, and Inhuman character shards, T3 and T2 ability materials, and more. So not too crazy stuff here in this store, but I guess hopefully they have a very robust section of these teal unique pieces there. Mojo's Mayhem, and the next character coming is Nakia. Interesting there. I think I saw data mine that Black Panther 1 is going to be the next, not the battle pass, but the other seasonal pass, the strike pass character. All right, Free Claim Friday, that is live right now. In addition to the normal stuff, we also have this stuff for help through the Captain Carter event. Also, we got some note that the Captain Carter event tomorrow in the store. If we look at the store right now, there's an offer that I actually purchased. It was 5 million gold, and you could get some Dark Beast shards for that stuff. Yesterday, there was Nemesis. The day before, there was a Mega Orb. Well, that got my Dark Beast to the next level there. But there's going to be another offer tomorrow. It's going to be 5 million gold as well. It's going to also reward those 2 million milestone points, and it's going to have 50 Captain Carter shards. So that one, I think, is going to be worth it for a lot of players because it is a newly released character. It is a lot of gold, but I don't know which is more valuable, spending power cores on these random orbs or getting a guaranteed 50 Captain Carter shards for those 5 million gold. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to get the offer. Bad news for people playing on Chromebooks. It will no longer be supported with the version 6.7 release. It is set for the beginning of February 2023, so we still don't have a date on when the next version is arriving. Please ensure you have a supported device on which you can play Marvel Strike Force and able to avoid interruption. All right, we have Coulson as the next Blitz character there, so that is what you could use for the next Blitz event that is coming up tomorrow. Double XP from campaign nodes. That's great for people trying to climb up their commander levels. Quick Rumble Blitz is going to be the unlimited X-Men. We're getting more training mats. Finally, the Back to Boot Camp is back, and more ability materials as well. And as usual, guys, everything that we said in this blog post is subject to change. Usually with these events, you could do some preliminary calculations, but you never know if it's going to be like this or something totally different when it goes live in the game. But that is it, guys. I am very happy that you guys stopped by. Hopefully you guys are having a great weekend plans and are all ready for that. Hopefully the blitzing doesn't get you down too much, but I will see you guys next time. Plans are to get another video out because we did just reach Masters in Cosmic Crucible. So want to play probably going to replay those and release those as a video this week. And then as of Monday, we got the mailbag and a normal schedule next week. So have a great one, guys. Thank you for stopping by the stream. If you haven't checked out some of the other videos, check out some of the other videos on the channel. If you want to support the channel, there's also some sponsors down there, including Amazon coins, which could save you some money on your purchases. We also have TeePublic, which is get some awesome Valley merch. BlueStacks is my emulator of choice, guys. So all that stuff I use all the time and enjoy that stuff. So you want to support them, check out some of those sponsors. I will see you guys next time, though. Hopefully have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see you back on Monday on the stream with the Valley Club in the morning on Twitch. Have a great one, though. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out. Thanks, guys.